It is DJI OM4 review. The smartphone gimbal with an attractive magnetic upgrade. The DJI OM4 offers a way to capture smooth cinematic video without holding your smartphone completely hostage. Magnets attach your phone to the gimbal arm, which features upgraded 3-axis motors and a neat, though gimmicky dolly zoom mode. It's a connivance upgrade over the Osmo Mobile 3 with only a slight price bump. The DJI OM4 is the new smartphone gimbal that makes capturing steady, shake-free video a cinch, and it does this without completely hogging your phone for the task. DJI OM4 offers the best way to get cinematic Hollywood crane-like tracking shots out of a smartphone camera. The upgraded 3-axis gimbal is unmatched. And, now, our phone no longer feels hostage to our content-creating ambitions. With a forceful tug on the magnetic hook, we went from capturing steady video to seamlessly sending texts and quickly Googling things mid-shoot. Before, we often left the phone attached to the gimbal and did this. The strong magnet on the DJI OM4 arm and the magnet on the new grappling hook clenched around our phone always felt secure enough that we suspended a pricey iPhone 11 Pro Max and Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra midair in our testing. Everything else about the DJI OM4 feels similar if you've used a smartphone gimbal before. It combines the 3-axis motors and electronic image stabilization to create a neat dolly effect for your video. The balancing to set things up is minimal, and the entire gimbal folds down, a perk introduced in the Osmo Mobile 3. New trick shots via the DJI Mimi app let you play director in unique ways. Dolly zoom mode, seen on the DJI Mavic Zoom 2 drone, allows you to tap into your innermost Alfred Hitchcock, and a Clone Me panorama mode allows you to hog the spotlight multiple times. But these software perks alone shouldn't be the reason you upgrade. They're coming to the Osmo Mobile 3, too, via the DJI Mimo app. The DJI OM4 remedies one of the reasons we quit using all gimbals after a while. It's a pain to mount and unmount a camera. DJI, facing competition from several cheap gimbals filling Amazon, is one ninja walk step ahead of its copycat rivals, harnessing the power of magnets to offer convenience you can't get anywhere else, yet. The DJI OM4 costs $149, £139, $239 and it includes the gimbal, a carrying bag, the phone clamp, a magnetic ring holder, along with extra adhesive stickers, a wrist strap and a tripod base. So the price is a little deceptive compared to last year's starting price. For comparison, at launch, the Osmo Mobile 3 cost $119, £99, $159 AED 399 sans accessories, but when you factor in the add-ons that now come with the OM4, the Mobile 3 price went to $139, £119, $189 479 Emirati dirhams. So in the UK there's no price increase, while the US sees a modest $10 bump. There's one major reason to get the DJI OM4 over its predecessor and competitors. It uses magnets to quickly and easily secure your smartphone to the gimbal. Magnetically attaching the claw, which grasps onto your phone and has a magnet on the other side, to the gimbal arm, which is capped with a magnet, feels firm. And yet it's easily detachable with a hard enough of pull. DJI OM4's claw fits around the biggest phones, too. Our 6.5-inch iPhone 11 Pro Max and new Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra worked with this claw attachment, and we expect the rumored to be bigger iPhone 12 series to fit just as easily. Snapping our phone to the DJI OM4 and taking it off again made the setup process incredibly simple. On top of that, being able to fold the motorized arm down against the pistol grip made the entire operation take about 3 seconds to execute and just as easy to hide away in a backpack. This means we're bound to use the DJI OM4 on a daily basis and capture more smooth footage. The rest of the DJI OM4 shape hasn't changed. There's a rubberized pistol grip for holding this lightweight gimbal comfortably and a motorized arm that pans and tilts your smartphone in an effort to counteract your shaky hand and arm movement. The layout is essentially the same, too. The grip has a bunch of controls within the reach of your thumb, a flat joystick now more rubberized, for easy panning and tilting override controls, a record button so you don't have to jarringly tap your phone screen and ruin the first second of your video, and a mode button for switching between shot types, photos, video, panoramas and so forth. Double pressing this mode button changes orientation, landscape, any YouTube video versus portrait, popular for Instagram stories. Your index finger will easily wrap around the trigger button, which, with a single tap, locks onto subjects via DJI's Active Track 3.0 and, with 2 taps, recenters the camera. We use this a lot. 3 tap switches between the front and back camera, although on an iPhone and many Android phones you still can't switch between the front and back cameras while recording video. One request for the DJI OM5 or DJI OM5, or whatever they end up calling it. On the left side of the pistol grip is a rocker control for zooming in and out. That's become infinitely more useful as more smartphones get telephoto and ultra-wide-angle cameras. On the right side is an exposed USB-C charging port and, above that, a USB-A port that can help charge your phone. It turns out taking 8K and 4K at 60 FPS video in sunny conditions will absolutely tank your smartphone battery life. One last design bit, the color has been tweaked to an off-white/gray combination that should get fewer concerned double takes. That pistol grip, lighter in color, looks less like a weapon, which, when carrying it around in New York City, made us feel comfortable when out doing street photography. We got the DJI OM4 to pair with our iPhone and Android phones via the iOS and Play Store app called DJI Mimo, and it instantly recognized the new gimbal via a Bluetooth connection. We didn't have to dive into our phone settings menu to pair it. With ActiveTrack 3.0, the DJI OM4 made us into a one-man video shooting machine, even when we stepped out of the initial frame. It injects more creativity into solo video projects that used to require heavy equipment or a crew of videographers. The DJI OM4 lasts 15 hours on a single charge with a 2.450 mAh battery capacity. The iPhone 11 Pro Max has a 3.969 mAh battery size, which was more than enough when we were shooting with it on a hot summer weekend and charging our phone with it via the USB-A port, so handy, as we had screen brightness to the max. No, 15 hours isn't a full 24 hours, as some people like to point that out. But no one is using a gimbal every second when they're out creating video. So 15 hours is all-day battery life for most people. Last important performance enhancer to touch on, accessories. It was easy to cheap out of the bundle before, we've done it, but because the OM4 includes the compact grip tripod, we had a way to rest the gimbal upright as soon as we took it out of the box. This gimbal doesn't stand up on its own otherwise, so using the 1/4 inch mount on the bottom is a must. You're not taking a time lapse or motion without one.